What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it's time to talk about 7 Deadly Sins, chapter 146. So this chapter can be broken down into two portions, really. There's Bon not being dead and explaining why he's not dead, and then there's the action-packed getaway. Those are like the two situations that occur in this chapter. As far as the getaway goes, because there's not really much to say, Bon comes back, no one knows why he's alive. He comes in looking epic, thumbnail worthy, uses Fox Hunt, rips out their hearts. We know demons have more than one heart. I think 4, maybe? I could be pulling that out of my ass. But I know they have more than one heart. And he fucking rips out their hearts, grabs his ladies, and fucking bails. And that's pretty much where Gallon... Now, are you ready for this? Garen Gallon, whatever the fuck his name is. Total fucking plot twist. He gets mad, which we've never seen him do. He gets mad, and he fucking destroys like this entire city, holding no bars hold back on fucking people just getting shredded and destroyed on the ground below, which was cool. I like no punches are being pulled there as far as the artwork goes. There's been a lot of violence in this manga recently, actually. I mean, it's always gory. Not gory, but it's always bloody and everything, because, Bon will get cut in half and everything, but to see all those civilians just get plowed through and holes ripped through them, they're tiny little panels, but still, it's effective in showing the don't give a fuck attitude of these demons. You just see people actually dying. Because, it's always implied that citizens die, but you don't really see them actually get gored up. You'll see them get shot, you'll see them already dead underneath rubble, but to actually see them really just get gored up, pretty cool. And you do see it in some series. I don't act like it's never done, but it's cool to see it when it's there. And so that happens. It just helps with like the weight and atmosphere of the situation. So they're chasing him. Bon collapses because he's done. His power, he can't hold on to it anymore. He's collapsed. He can't move a finger. Elaine's like, leave me. He's like, no, leave me. And then Jericho's like, fuck it. Can't carry it for you, but I can carry you. Just straight up Samwise Gamgee just picks them both up and says, I'm going to take you guys out of here. I'm going to get us away. So props to Jericho for trying to carry both of them. I mean, Bon is a big motherfucker, so that's probably difficult. Even if he's not heavy, he's just so tall and lanky, it would probably be hard to carry him. But yeah, I personally probably would have left. Well, I don't know, say if I was in her situation, I'd probably grab both, but I'm just saying, like, Elaine was right. Elaine was like, yeah, I'm temporarily alive anyway, just leave me. But no, she gets picked up. And yeah, that's pretty much that portion of the chapter. Now, as far as like the actual explanation as to why Bon's fine, it's a little Deus Ex Machina-ish, but not quite. It would have been nice to have some kind of hint in the previous chapter. Maybe there is if I went back and read it, but basically, his dad shows up. His adoptive dad, whose name I still don't know how to pronounce. I don't even remember his name, actually, how it's spelled to even pronounce it. He shows up. His spirit is like, I'll take your place, bro. It's cool. Go on. Live for them. Live for your friends. Really nice shot of Bon with the tears. And, yeah, it was really, really good. He does come out of nowhere, but it does make sense, because he did just die recently. It's kind of convenient, but it does make sense. It's not quite like a full-blown Deus Ex Machina or anything. It's just you think he would have passed on, but I guess he didn't pass on, so yeah. Gallon, or Garen, whatever the fuck his name is, ends up eating him, and that's that. Now, as far as the Fox Hunt goes, that was a little weird. Like, couldn't he have just pulled their hearts out at any time, and can't he just... Fox Hunt, boom, 2 hearts. Like, is it, like, difficult for him to do that technique? Because he doesn't seem like it's that hard for him to do it, but I don't really know. Then you've got the fact that he never did it earlier in the fight, but maybe he couldn't do it while they were paying attention. They would have dodged it or whatever. They thought he was dead. They weren't paying attention to him. Goes in, takes their hearts, bails out. So, yeah, that's totally a possibility. But yeah, that's a really powerful technique that he could probably easily beat people with. Like, he doesn't really care about killing people, so, like, when he was fighting, what's her name? What is her name? Gulia or whatever? The one with the rapier. She has the explosions. She just had the side chapter, side story recently where she got naked and shit with no nipples. Yeah, that happened. If you guys didn't read the little side story 10 chapter thing that came out. That was so weirdly fan service heavy. Like, the show has a lot of fan service, or the manga I mean, but that was like, whoa. Anyways, regardless, couldn't he have just been like Fox Hunt and like ripped her heart out when they were fighting in the capital of the dead? Well, I guess they were not alive technically. I don't remember how all that worked, but yeah, he could probably just kill certain opponents pretty much instantly, and he doesn't. But regardless, maybe it is a thing where they have to be not paying attention for him to pull it off. I'm not really sure. Anyway, it was a good chapter. The moment with his dad was pretty nice. You know, seeing Bond cry like that was good because we really don't see a lot of emotion out of him usually, and that was really good. Well, aside from like happiness, you know, we don't really see like sad emotion out of him that often. So that happened. That was good. And then you've got ripping out the hearts. That was cool. Cuts him up. Getting out of there. Jericho, like, yeah, I'm going to rescue both of you. Good on her. Good, you know. That's not character development or anything, but it's good for her character. It makes her more likable. So, yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But it's a very simple chapter. But there were, you know, things to talk about, obviously. Probably won't do a review of it, but I just want to mention Hajime no Ippo is fucking sick. I mean, it's just fighting, so it's hard to like do a full review on it. It's one of the reasons why I haven't really like I'm gonna do a first impressions video on One Punch Man, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna review it because it really is funny comedy and fighting. So far, there's no real overarching story to it to analyze or really any character development within the first 3 episodes. It would just be me sitting here like, oh, that was cool, the animation when he did this one punch and this one other move. It's like, that's not a review, you know, that's a reaction. There needs to be enough content to review, and when it's just fighting and comedy, there really isn't. And that's pretty much the case with the Ippo chapters. It's just the boxing match. It's fucking fantastic. It's awesome. It's great to watch, or, you know, look at, I guess, but yeah, it's not really full review worthy because there's not a lot of story or plot moving forward. But anyways, no, I'm done with Seven Deadly Sins. I'll probably give it like a 7.5. It was a good chapter of Seven Deadly Sins. It wasn't anything mind-blowing, but yeah, definitely wanted you to think Bond was dead. At the end of the last chapter with the flashbacks, and then with this one, you have the chapter covers Bond. You see only his back, and it says, like, goodbye, my beloved thief, or whatever, and that turns out to be his dad's soul, but yeah, they really might want you to think Bond was going to be dead, which I don't know why, because it's obvious he wasn't going to be, but anyway, 7.5, good chapter of the Seven Deadly Sins. I will talk to you guys later. So, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of this chapter of the Seven Deadly Sins in the comment section below. Follow me on Instagram. I post things there sometimes. Give this video a thumbs up. That would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already or if you like what you see in here. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.